Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Verna and I make videos about locks and lifestyle. So I just wanted to give a few tips to anybody who has fine hair and wants to lock their hair. I know we see our thick haired brothers and sisters with some luxurious locks, but there is a place for us too. We can wear locks and wear them just as beautifully. So without further ado, let's get into it. I would say not to be afraid if you have fine hair and want to lock your hair. One, your hair thickens up over time. That's just the nature of natural hair. You'll really just fall in love with them over time. Secondly, make sure you either have no grid pattern or you have a pattern, but it's more like staggered. So instead of a grid pattern being like, line and then line being, very symmetrical, sort of have it like this. And I know they do it by making diamond parts, I think. You can do like the C parts. I also have no grid pattern, and that, of course, that was intentional because it allows for a fuller look. And then when you do like this sort of staggered parting, the lock will fall in between two locks, so they'll cover up any bald spots or anything. So as it grows longer and it grows thicker, it's going to appear fuller. The third thing I want to talk about is hair dye. I would advise, and this is just my personal opinion based on my own experiences really, either dye your hair once your hair is fully matured and locked, or dye your hair before you get locks. With my first set of locks and this set of locks, I've actually done both. So with my first set of locks, I did not dye my hair until about 6 months, but I have 4C, very coily, tangly hair. So I felt like my hair sort of locked a little faster. So by 6 months, I went into the salon. They sort of examined my hair first to determine if my hair can take the dye, and they said it was okay. So waiting till your hair is fully matured, or dye your hair before you get locked. So I guess it's already in there, it's doing its thing. It's used to being in your hair in that state, I guess. But when you lock it, I think that it, like, for me, the texture is still different than the rest of my hair. Like the back of my hair is more of like a smoother, more supple texture. On the top, it's a little rougher. But I mean, I feel like a couple of them, they're at least starting, to lock. And I'm just a little over 3 months now. But I had dyed my hair about a year before originally. And then I dyed it again and again. I'll try to space it out as much as I can. But dye your hair before you get locks or after you get locks and your locks are fully matured. With any hair texture, thick, high density, medium density, and low density hair, we have to remember that locks are low maintenance, not no maintenance. So making sure that we are moisturizing our hair every day. I was advised by my loctician not to put oil in my hair, like, at all, just water. But it depends. She said if you do want to oil your scalp, you should use a water-based oil. Water-based oil and just water. So to be honest, I've sort of been doing a light oil, like maybe a few times a week. But every day I'm misting my hair with my spray bottle just so that the moisture is in there. I don't wear a shower cap, so it's getting a little more moisture while it's in there. And especially if you have dyed hair, like I do, you got to make sure it's moisturized, because on the days that I be forgetting to moisturize my hair, child, is dry. It's very dry. The top is very dry. Low maintenance, not no maintenance. The last tip I just want to say is to honestly trust the process. I feel like we always hear this all the time, and I have to tell myself that now since starting my new set of locks. I will say that I have a little bit more patience because I've already been through the process already. Our hair is just as beautiful as people who have really thick hair. It just really takes a whole lot of looking in the mirror and realizing my hair is beautiful. It may look different and have a different have a slightly different appearance, but it doesn't mean it's less beautiful. If you have short locks, you can always jazz it up a little bit. Some girls are getting, they do their lashes, they do makeup, they do jewelry to sort of spice it up and, to feel a little bit more feminine. I cut all my locks off the first time. I was doing that with rocking my short TWA. with this hair now, I'm not really a makeup girly. I do lashes, my lashes here and there. I love jewelry. So I'm going to work, I'm going to always have a necklace on and my hoops. You can always like do little styles in your hair too. I haven't really done too much. My hair is so short still, so I'm not really worried about it too much. But it's really just eventually the, you know, learning to be confident in your appearance and knowing that, you know, it's going to be okay. You are beautiful exactly the way you are. Your hair will be beautiful and is beautiful. So I just wanted to uplift your spirits a little bit. It is a process. It teaches you patience. It teaches you to love yourself. And then as they grow, it's really a beautiful process. And also document your journey too. Like take pictures, because that's really how you'll see the growth. You know, without taking pictures, sometimes you really don't know, because you just, you know, you see yourself every day and you might not see a difference just by looking at it. I hope this video has been helpful to anyone, anybody who has fine hair. I have fine 4C hair, like low density hair. So I'm always used to growing up, like getting braids and you got the bald spots in your hair and feeling a little self-conscious and everything. But really it's a strategic thing. The way you do your hair, you know, you can sort of make an illusion. And if you really want guidance, you know, you can always go to a loctician if you do not want to do your own microlocs or locks, or, you know, or start them yourself. So, you know, it's always good to get a professional opinion. I just want to encourage you, don't worry about what anybody else thinks. It's really all about what you think and what you feel is best for you and your hair. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.